This segment is brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.
Hey everybody, welcome into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. Allons, Danser means come on and dance. And it'll not only just is that what it means, that's the name of the festival that's going to happen on Saturday, June 14th. It'll be at the Houma Municipal Auditorium. That's the one on Verrett Street. Of course, they have parking there in the rear. The doors open at 10. The band starts at noon, and then there's plenty of fun to be had by all with LA 56 and special guests Benjamin Bruce will be there. But another good way for us to get in touch with our Cajun roots is the Cajun French Music Association Bayou chapter is putting this on. It should be a great event and a lot to do. Here to talk more about it, Al Voisin and Raymond Besrell. Guys, thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate it. And we were just talking, you know, we see this all over Acadiana, but this is the Bayou chapter. So it's so good for us that have children. We want them to have our Cajun roots and learn about that we have opportunities like this.
Right,
so
right.
Tell me about this festival, Allons Danser.
Well, this started several years ago. Now we do it at the Municipal Auditorium. And you know, in June it's very hot. So
Yes, you can go inside.
we have the Municipal Auditorium at the school, and we want to thank Han Pico for helping us with that. And we have a good time. The bands are good. We're going to use a local band this year. We've been wanting to do that. And and of course, our French music is not exactly the same as the Western, the Prairie Cajuns.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's we used to listen to that music on the radio
Sure.
when I was growing up,
yeah.
you know, a little boy. But then when Ben Bruce come along and L.J. Foray and all that, they changed stuff more like a Western style French. And it's good music.
Sure.
Good music to dance to. It's very good, and it helped keep our heritage up, you know.
Sure.
And this group started, I don't know when the original group started, but this group started about 25, 30 years ago in Bayou. And it encompassed Bayou, Terrebonne Parish, and St. Mary. You know, and every time they had a meeting, they'd have one meeting in Bayou, one meeting in Terrebonne. And then it got to where it just, club kind of went down some. But anyway, we're picking it back up. It's looking good. And we're having the meetings at the main library every first Wednesday of the month.
So, and you'll have the meetings and there's bands there too.
We have a
sometimes,
band
right?
come there. We have a potluck supper. We have our meeting. I start the meeting off, and then we get in line. We go eat, and at 5:30 we do that. At 6 o'clock, I get up there and I start the meeting off while they're eating. Okay, so you can eat and have the meeting at the same time.
Right, sure.
And then the meeting usually don't last but about a half hour, sometimes not that long. And then the band starts, they play from 6:30 to 8:30.
Oh, that's awesome. And a good way to dance and
it's
get that meal off, right?
Yeah,
nice.
And the food is always awesome.
And a good thing about it, you just mentioned when you said the heritage and everything,
Yeah.
the kids, we have children there, 4 years old, running around the dance floor, and nobody minds it because that's what it's about.
That's exactly what it's
them
about.
being there.
That's exactly
those
what
kids
it's
enjoy
about.
themselves.
And you know, look, we've got Cajun music, but we got Swamp Pop, we got Zyda Cajun, we got Zydeco, we got all of that.
We got
it's
all
all
of
kind of branched off of it.
That's right. We got all of that.
And on Saturdays, you know, I'll put on music and you know, I'll do Spotify and just put swamp music or pop, you know, Cajun music.
Yeah.
I'll listen all day to that, you know, and it's great to hear. But my kids are like, what are they saying, you know?
I know. Let me tell you, it's hard to get the youngsters involved in the Cajun tradition today. It's just a different world. It's completely different than what it used to be. And I don't know, it's just...
Yeah. It's still growing. No, I saw a kid on 60 Minutes the other day that was from Lafayette.
Yeah.
They were doing the Cajun music and how it was, you know, where it comes from and all of that.
They're
So-
doing real good on that end with it. You know, the kids are heavily involved. Once you cross the Chapel Isle River to the west, it is. But on this side, it's hard to get them involved. Although we get some of them interested in it.
Yeah.
You know, and we do other things. We're a nonprofit organization, 501c, and you know, we started donating to the French program in Pointe-Chef.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, no,
So-
that French school.
Yeah, that French school, they teaching the youngsters there that real Cajun heritage.
You know, Raymond, I see Bergeron Voisin. Donis was, you know, my mom's name, but we couldn't speak French. They wouldn't, you know, they didn't pass it down because of the schools and all. Isn't this a great way to kind of bring that back a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, absolutely. You know, we try that in our meetings. We try to do as much French. We do the prayer in French. We do the pledge, all that in French. You know, and then we do it in English. You know, it's wonderful.
So let's talk a little bit more about what's going to happen next Saturday on the 14th again. So just you can come in and then the bands will get started and then everybody gets after it, right?
Well, yeah. I'm going to let Ray include, he's our festival chairman, and he's got everything pretty well lined up. So I'm going to let Ray handle that.
About 35 seconds here, Ray. So
Here's why I'm chairman. I missed a meeting. But anyway, yeah, you know, but it's good. $10 we open the doors. Where are you going to get that for $10?
right, you're not.
Air conditioned, wonderful band, wonderful people. And, you know, and if you may come in that place with 200 friends, you're going to walk out with 210.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we
People are
appreciate it.
wonderful.
We're looking forward to it.
food-
Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Appreciate it.
All right. We'll be right back with more Bite Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.